I bought some of the Make Market summer diamond paintings at Michael's, and I wanted to share what I have. So this is what I bought total. I didn't buy them all at once. I bought some here and some there, and I've actually made a couple of them. And so first, I bought these four, and well, actually these three. The book, the I think it's called um, Moon and Stars or something like that. This one, and then the dragon, and then later I bought, or not long after that, I bought this one that's called Mountain, and I thought these four would make a great story because, like, you've got the storybook, and then you have your story about a portal that a dragon could go through, and then the dragon lives in the mountain. So I thought that would make a nice little story, and so I did want to buy this because that kind of goes with the story with the mountain, and then there's like a castle because when you see a castle, you're going to see a dragon usually. And then I also bought the mushrooms more recently because I have a I have a few mushroom diamond paintings in the hallway, a few, and so I thought these would go nicely in there. And I actually made the dragon. This is the uh, wedge. I made this. My life partner insisted I used AB drills, and you can't really see that on here, but I can see it, and I don't really care for it. It's just too. It hurts my eyes. There's too many ABs on there. He says I think all of the diamond paintings would be best if they were all completely ABs, but I disagree. It hurts my eyes, so I bought another one so that I could make it with the way it is, the way it's intended to be made. And then I bought this, and when I made this and this, I threw away the boxes because I have so many of these kits. I Where am I going to store all the boxes? So I just threw away the boxes for these two because when I store these, I can roll them up and store them in the box. But something like this, I'm probably going to keep on my desk all the time. So um, and these, I the ones in the hallway, that are the 3 panel mushrooms, I threw that box away too because that diamond painting is going to, or that 3 panel is going to be up on the wall all the time. So anyway, and then I did buy these late. I wanted the turtle, but I didn't want to buy it right away, and I wanted the pink parrot, but I didn't buy it right away. I waited until the last minute, and I did want this beach one, and of course I waited until the last minute, and they were all 50% off when I bought these and this one, um, and because I have a senior discount on there, the price was 7.50. The 50% off price was $7.50, and with my senior discount, it came down to 6.74 each. So, but these I paid with my 30% off coupon, so they were I think 10.49. Same with these two; they were 10.49 or 10.50 each. So anyway, I'm going to show I've already made this, so let me show you that, and I'll pull some of these out of the box. So here's the book, and I really love this. I think I thought it was really cool. The graphics on there are just amazing, I think anyway. And you got the wood grain on the table, and then the pages, and you know they're blank, but I don't know how you could render a whole bunch of words. But these windows are really detailed, and then you've got more books over here, and I think, yeah, there's like a bookshelf right here. So what I like to do with these, I haven't done it yet with this one particular one, but I'll put double stick tape on the canvas so that when I put the frame on, the frame won't come off. So if there's a little earthquake or something, then this won't shake off and then fall onto the ground. But I also like to um, tie them in a knot so that they're not, so the string isn't so long, but they will stretch. So I'll have to pull this tight a little more, make another knot so it's not so long, because I don't like it. I don't like them to be that long. So there's that one. Let me open up. I think I'm going to open up this one real quick, and I'll open up maybe the dragon and the portal. So here are the two 8x10 mountain and castle. And so you can see for reference, I do have big hands, but that's how big my hand is against this. But you know what 8x10 looks like. I'm sure everybody has an 8x10 sitting in their house on the wall or something. And so here are the diamond drills. And it says on the legend that there are 30 colors. So you can see the numbers for all of the colors. And then of course you have your tray and your little wax thing. And I love these because they keep the wax inside the little container. And you have your stylus with the squishy, some bags, and then here's the hardware that you screw onto the back of the diamond painting. And I'll show you the back it's got this wood. It's kind of like a particle board, maybe. I don't know. It's like the kind of like a clipboard, that kind of wood, I think. And then they stretch and staple this on this wood frame, and then you screw the hardware in there in the middle, and you can see how smooth the graphic is along the back. And then when you flip it over, you see on the side it's also smooth. And then you get to the printed part where it has the diamond drills, and it all becomes square, and you have all your letters inside of the squares. So, and this does not go all the way against the edge of the canvas. And then you see it turns into the smooth graphics again. And the glue also goes right up to the edge of where the drill field is. So I think these are really neat. Oh, and you also have your instruction sheet, which you get with every kit. And so that's everything in this box. And I really like this particular kit. I love the mountain. I think it really looks cool. And I love the castle. I love castles. I'm just really into mountains, castles, and dragons, and all that stuff. So let me show you the moon and stars and the dragon. So here we have the moon and stars diamond painting, which I call the portal. Because when you see a frame like that, like a door frame, and it's like in the ocean, and there's another scene in there that does not look like this, you just automatically assume portal. So I really like this one. This one, it has 46 colors, and you can see that you can see on the image on the canvas, the colors are not very bright, but you can see on here the blues are so much brighter compared to that. And so it doesn't look like it when you're looking at the canvas, but it's going to be a lot brighter. The colors are going to be a lot brighter. And so I guess this is the kind of thing that you have to watch it come to life as you're making it. So here are the drills, and you can see the bright blue colors in there. And there's more bright blue colors. And so here are some of the gold colors. But what I'm going to do, because I bought when Make Market came out with these sets of diamond drills, they have like a set of diamond drills that are all ABs, and then they have some that are pastels, and then they have some that are metallics. I'm going to use some of the ABs for the moon and the clouds, and anywhere that I can think of, I'm going to put them. I don't want to overwhelm it with AB colors, but I do want to enhance it a little. And I'm also going to use the metallic gold in here in that frame, just to give it a little more oomph, if you know what I mean. So I like to enhance the diamond paintings without making them too overwhelming, and that they end up hurting my eyes as I'm making it and as I'm looking at it while it's hanging on the wall. So my eyes have been not very good lately, and so I got to do everything I can to protect them. So and here are the frames. I love these wooden magnetic poster frames that come with all of these kits that you can see on the box, that they have the frame. Not all of them, like the summer ones, I mean the ones that have the two panels, the 8x10s, those have those are mounted on like a canvas frame, uh, but these are just the canvas, and then you add the poster frame. But I really prefer these. They have a string, and I like to shorten the string and tie it in a knot. So you saw that with the book. So here is the Moon and Stars, which I call the portal. And then here is the dragon. And this one has 32 colors. And these are the colors. They're really dark. I mean, really, really dark. But there are some light blues in there, and there's some light greens in there. So it's not that dark, but it still does look really dark. And you can see how dark it is, how dark it looks on the canvas compared to this. I mean, look how blue that dragon is. And inside this picture, you'll see how green the this is, and the bushes, and you can see on the image on the box how colorful it is. So this is going to be one of my favorite ones. Make Market has another dragon diamond painting that it doesn't come with a frame, but it's a small one. I don't remember if it's 8x10, but or whatever size it is. I haven't bought that one, but I do want to buy it. But because it's not a seasonal one, and I don't have a lot of time to make it right now, I haven't bought it. So if they ever decide to put it on clearance, I will buy it immediately just to make sure I get it. So I love this dragon. I think this dragon is so cool, and I really cannot wait to make it. So after the book, my plan was to do the Moon and Stars, and then the dragon, and then the other one with the mountain, and then the two panel 8x10 ones with the mountain and the castle. So when I'm finished with all of the June Gay Pride diamond paintings and crafts, I do want to make this. So this will be my next summer diamond painting. And then after that will be this, and then after this will be the mountain. And then I'll just go from there. So I have a lot of work. I do want to also mention, so I have a Cricut Maker, and I don't know where the other one went, but I have a Cricut Maker. So let's see, is this one for this one? 395? Nope, that's for this one. So what I do is I'll scan this legend onto my computer, and then I'll import the image into Cricut Design Space. And then in Cricut Design Space, you can select a shape. So I'll select a square shape, and then I'll stretch it and move it around so that it fills in this where the A is and where the numbers are. Not this number on the left, just the A and the DMC number. I'll put the square inside there, and then I'll select the square and the legend image, and then I'll click slice. And then this is the result of that. And after I'm finished slicing all all of these, then I will move it all around. I'll stretch it out so they're not like touching, so that when it cuts, it will be easier to cut. And so, and then I'll put it in a shape, and then I'll attach it to the shape, and I'll also include the number, just so that if I misplace anything, I'll have the kit number right there on the top. So what I do is I'll use those stickers to put on the containers, like the Tic Tac containers, or those round containers that Make Market has in their toolkit, or the that black case. And I'll put the sticker on those containers, and then I'll pour the drills in there. So when I'm making the diamond paintings, I see the code or symbol here, and then I look for the symbol on the bottle or the container, and then I'll know that that's the color. And then when I'm finished, when I go to kit it down, I'll have all of the DMC numbers, so that when I kit it down, I can put the correct number drill color in the correct bottle that I have to store the leftover diamond drills that I use for my paper craft. So every diamond painting that I do has a matching sticker. So oh, I see the other one on the floor. My fan is on and it must have blown it on the floor. Anyway, so these are the Moon and Stars and the Dragon and my stickers. I had to sit down because my back is just killing me. So this is one of my favorite spots to sit. I'm just sitting at my desk to film. And I have my Lake Forest and wheat field up, so it's a good place to sit. And eventually I will have my Etsy shop logo hanging there. But anyway, so those are all of my summer diamond paintings, and I love that the summer ones that they have this year are not specifically summer. And you know, because I really like the beach, but I really also like other things. The sea turtle was really nice. The parrot. There was a beach that I did get, and that was a really nice one. And then there was the book. I really loved the book, and the dragon, the Moon and Stars that looks like a portal to me, and then the mountain, and then the 8x10 with the mountain and the castle. I really love those. And the mushrooms, those were just really nice. I really wanted all of those. I didn't really want all of the ones that they had. Like they had a lot of ones with citrus, the oranges and the lemons, and I'm not really into that. But there was actually one that looked like you were like in a alley, or not alley, but like there was a street with all these buildings. I actually have one from last summer called Colorful Street, and that actually looks like it's from like New Orleans. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it was probably like supposed to be a beach town. I have no idea because it was summer, but I don't know. It just reminded me of New Orleans. But anyway, so I really love diamond painting. I'm really addicted to it, and a little too addicted. But I think it's fun. I like the paintings. I love the colors. I love the images. I just really love this art, this craft. I mean, I never thought I would be able to make something like that. The Lake Forest, and then there's the Vincent van Gogh wheat field right there, and I just think that this is the one of the best crafts that I was able to find. And I knew about it a long time ago, but I avoided it because I know myself, and I know that those diamond drills are small, and I'm very clumsy, and I knew that if I started doing this, I would have them all over the floor. And guess what? They're all over the floor. I am constantly dropping them. I'll like you know, accidentally hit the tray and they'll just fall out everywhere. I've actually accidentally knocked it out of my hand, and the tray just all over the floor, all of the drills all over the floor. I have my 310s. This has actually been refilled many times, but like a month ago, it had gone down to here because I dropped half of it, and the whole thing fell onto the ground. This is an actual Tic Tac container, and the whole thing fell on the ground, and half of it was still in here. And so the other half, I thought, you know what, I have enough 310s. So I just vacuumed, and I thought I'm gonna get more, and guess what, I got more. So anyway, I'm very happy that I started this, and because I love the images, I love the graphics. Storage is becoming a issue, and Halloween is coming. So anyway, so I just wanted to share my the summer diamond paintings that I bought from Michaels. I didn't buy a lot, thank goodness. I did not buy a lot, and so I do look forward to what they will have for Halloween, and I might have to destash the ones that I have from 2025 if the ones that I have, or that they're going to have, are better or different, and I like them better than the ones from last year. I don't know. I still have a lot that I haven't made, but there are some that I'm going to make for other people anyway. So there are at least 3 that I'm making for other people. So anyway, so I will catch you next time. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking my videos. Thank you so much for commenting and sharing my videos. It really makes me feel good. It's really awesome. And so I will catch you next time. And oh, I have an upcoming video that I've actually posted, but I haven't published because I changed my mind. I wanted to add some stuff to it, so I will have to refilm the whole thing. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.